What's up, everybody? It's OC Motor back at you with another one on Chris Got Games, and today I'm sure you're wondering what we're going to be talking about. But before we get started on this video, hit the notification bell, share with friends, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, like the video, or dislike if you want to. But today we're going to be talking about something Nintendo related. And they recently had a Nintendo Direct a couple of weeks ago, and Nintendo showed off a new version of the Wii Sports franchise called Nintendo Switch Sports. And everybody kind of got the picture that they're bringing back bowling and this and that. And they teased at the end that they're going to be bringing golf back in the future. And that just tells me that they're going to treat this like Mario Kart and Animal Crossing and all of those other franchises where they're eventually going to add all of the rest of the sports as DLC instead of making it how they had like a separate disc with Switch Sports and a separate disc with Sports Resort. They're just going to add the DLC and make it into one game. But what people fail to realize and what nobody's really talking about is if you look up Switch Sports and you look at the video where it kind of shows like a top down view of the map, and it shows all of the buildings that the sports or the little areas on the island that the sports are going to be played in, and it says tennis, volleyball, bowling, and whatnot in an icon above those things. But here's what would be interesting, and I think this could be a very big possibility, and I think that it could be something that Nintendo could do. And I don't know, I just feel like this is going to happen with the way that they have this image of the whole island hub world laid out. So I'm thinking that this could be a possibility, and nobody's talking about this. And like I said, whenever I think of something new, I'll come up with a video for it. But what if Nintendo treated this hub world that has all of these different sports and different buildings and areas within this island? What if they treated this hub world like the hub world for the park mode on NBA 2K, where you can walk around the hub world and go into different buildings and do different tournaments, and then you can walk around the hub world to all the different parks and challenge people to basketball games. So what if they do this with Switch Sports, where it's a hub world? It's kind of like a city, like a world, and you can walk around almost like a Weverse or a Miiverse or a Me world, where you got all these little Me characters running around and walking around this hub world, and it's all 3D, and you can enter all these different buildings, and depending on which building you enter in the hub world, then once you enter that building, that's the sport that you'll play once you get into the building. So the building will have a sign on it that'll say bowling. You go through the door, and then that's where you'll play the bowling. There'll be like a sign that says volleyball. You walk over there to a court or whatever, and you play volleyball. So I think this is something that, because see, Nintendo is very good at keeping stuff a secret, and I'm just surprised out of all the things that ever got leaked from Nintendo with all these directs that Switch Sports was able to be kept a secret. And so, yeah, so that's just something I noticed, and I think it's going to happen. I think Nintendo is going to treat the hub world of Nintendo Switch Sports in a 3D aspect where you can actually, because if you look at the images in the bowling alley, you can see in the background there's like people sitting on chairs, and there's like rafts on the wall and stuff, and like little hang gliders up on the ceiling. So there might even be a shop, who knows, where you can like purchase different rafts and like upgrades or something, within the hub world. But I think, yeah, I think they're gonna make it into a 3D hub world where you can actually like walk up to a 3D style golf course, and then once you walk up to the golf course, it'll kind of turn from 3D and like zoom in to your character, and then you're right into the golf game. And with bowling, I mean, there's so many possibilities. Maybe you can even walk into the bowling alley and upgrade your shoes, or get certain balls to give you an advantage and stuff. So definitely in the future, if this happens, you heard it here first. But yeah, I think Nintendo's actually going to turn this, because why not? It only makes sense, like with the technology that they have now. It only makes sense that they will turn this into like a 3D hub world where you can actually like walk around to the different locations and then play the sports within the hub world. So I just wanted to touch on that, something that I thought of that could definitely happen, and just something unique that nobody else is talking about. And just wanted to let you guys know about it. Hopefully you hear it here first at Chris Got Games. OC Motors, C Duckett signing off with another one. Peace.